Sup guys, iJustSquad here. So today I wanted to start sort of a temporary series on my channel that I'm only going to do one run of, but I wanted to show you what's on my smartphones. Now, I have a lot of smartphones, so I kind of need to make a series out of this, but hey, why not? So today I wanted to go over what's on my Samsung Galaxy S9. So let's go ahead and take a look. So there's actually going to be two parts to this video because I have two Galaxy S9s. So we're going to be taking a look at my main one, the one that I use daily that has my SIM card in it. So yeah, and then we'll be taking a look at my other one next week, the week after this video is posted. So, but let's go ahead and get started with taking a look what's on my phone. So we'll start with my always on display. I'll just kind of show you a picture here in the corner because I can't screen record that. I keep it pretty simple. I don't really do a whole lot with that. Yeah, I just kind of try and keep my always on display as simple as possible. I usually always have it on for the most part because I like seeing the time at all times. So yeah. And then my lock screen, here's a screenshot of that. Again, keep it pretty simple. I put wallpapers from a bunch of different phones on there. Right now, as you can see, I have one of the Galaxy Note 9 wallpapers because I think those wallpapers look absolutely sick. But I try to have at least some black space in my wallpapers because I want to show off the AMOLED. But I think I try to keep it fairly stock. I have a, as you can see, it has my, my face unlock as well as my fingerprint, and it just locked me out of my biometrics. Okay, that's nice. Just proof that it locked me out. There you go. So, and then we'll move on to the home screen. Okay, so this is the point where I can start screen recording. Here's what my home screen looks like. I keep it pretty simple. I don't try to have too much on there. But you can see on the bottom here I have the dialer, which I think most people have that. Messages, and then Snapchat. I think we all know what Snapchat is. Play Store for, you know, apps and downloading. And then the camera app. I know there is a camera shortcut by just having the lock button twice, but I like to have it on a home screen just because. And also, I'm using the One UI stock launcher right now, but periodically I will switch between Nova Launcher and CPL. But as you can see above that, I have a Google search bar, which, you know, is just there because I think it looks kind of cool and it matches the aesthetic. And then above that, I have Twitter. I think we all know what Twitter is. Instagram, again, I think we all know what that is. YouTube, again. TikTok, again. And Spotify, which is my main music app. And then we have the three side rows, which I have Google Maps right there, Philips Hue for my lights, Samsung Music, because that's really the only way on this phone you can use local files. I mean, I know you can go to the Files app, but that's kind of janky. I don't really like doing that. And then on the other side, I have Outlook, which I pretty much use as my main email client. Google Wallpapers, which, you know, you can just go in and see your wallpapers. I have a bunch of live wallpapers here. And then the Google Clock app, which I actually like better than the standard clock app on Samsung phones. I just think it kind of looks. And then in the middle there, I have a Samsung weather widget. I think it just kind of works there. That's pretty much how I like to set up most of my phones. But I don't always have the same apps on every phone. So yeah. And then moving over to the second page here, I have a Spotify widget up at the top, which, you know, just as a player. And then I have one of those like Google, what do they call these widgets? Like up to date or something like that. I don't know what it is. But then I have a couple. Then I have like 15 apps right here. I have the Google Calculator, which I think you all know what that does. Amazon Shopping, which again, and then I have Netflix, which I actually don't use a whole lot, but I have it for some things. eBay, because I look at random on eBay. Duolingo, which honestly I don't know why I have that on there anymore, because I don't take French this year. Android Auto, which I don't have a car that has Android Auto, but And then I have Chrome, which I mostly use as my main browser. Sometimes I'll just open the Google app. And then I have Best Buy. I think I know what that is. The Galaxy wearable for my Galaxy Watch Active. Hop in there. You can change any of the settings on my watch. And then I have HQ Trivia, which I don't really play much anymore. Visco. Don't judge me. And then I have Microsoft Teams, which is what I use for school mostly. Pokemon Go, again, don't judge me. Starbucks, because Starbucks is better than Dunkin'. I'm not even with you. Starbucks over Dunkin' any day. And then Spread App, which is the company that supplies my merch. So I have my stats there and everything. And then I just have a blank page over here to kind of look at the wallpaper. And then I have my notification shade right here, which is pretty self-explanatory. I don't really change a whole lot up here, but I usually always have my Sweatcoin and my Samsung Health for my steps at the bottom here. And then I actually have this as a custom good lock mod with the red and the black. Normally it's like blue with the dark mode, and then change it to light mode. But if I change it to light mode from here, it's not going to change the shade. It stays black since this is a good lock mod. And then I have pretty much, and then I have my top 6 tabs right here, which I have Wi-Fi, the sound, Bluetooth, the auto rotate, do not disturb, and the flashlight. And then up here I have the mobile data, since I have very, very low amount of data. AirPlay mode, the power saving mode, which I actually don't use that much since I'm always by a charger now. Mobile hotspot, which I literally never use. I don't even know why that's there. Link to Windows, which I have a Mac, so I don't really use that. QR code scanning, which actually works pretty well on this phone. The blue light filter, which I can turn that off. The location, which I usually always have that on. Smart View, which I don't even know what that does, honestly. Secure Folder, which is always on. NFC, which again is usually always on. My Always On Display, which again is usually always on. Screen Recorder, Quick Share, which I don't exactly know what that is. Sync, okay. Edge lighting, sometimes I'll have that on, sometimes I'll have that off, depending on how I want it. Music Share, Dolby Atmos, which I actually should have that on because it makes it sound better. Samsung Kids, which I never have used that on this phone. Dark Mode, which I usually always have on this one, not always on my other S9. Focus Mode, which I don't really use that much. Color text on other devices. Oh, okay. And then I have, we can turn that off or not, or whatever. And then I have Ultra Volume, which is actually a mod that you can do. If you can just download it from the Play Store and pretty much get whatever volume slider you want. So I have pretty much the stock Android. Well, actually, I don't think this is the stock Android slider. It might be. Let's actually jump into the app and see which one it is. Where is that Ultra Volume? There it is. So if you jump into the skins here, okay, this one is like the alternative Android 10, but you can have the standard Android 10 slider right here, the MIUI slider, the One UI slider and the iOS slider are Pro mods, but then you're gonna have the Oxygen OS One Plus slider, the Huawei EMUI slider, Paranoid Android, which is kind of cool actually, the alternative 10, which I usually have on, the Vivo Color OS, Oppo Color OS, Oppo Color OS, Realme UI slider, and then you can have a couple of the status bar ones like that one, which is actually pretty cool, one in the navigation bar, the Android 8 slider, and the One UI 2 slider. But I'm going to put it back to the Android 10 slider because that's kind of cool. You'll hear all the phones go off here, but let's set off the J3. And then there's this phone, which I don't really have to set that off. The S6. It couldn't play sound. Is it seriously because the sound is off? You gotta be kidding me. Or is it dead? I swear if the S6 is dead. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, it's alive. So, there you go. And then the Sonata, which... Seriously? The S6 still won't allow to be contacted. And then there's the Huawei. Whoop. Even on Android 4, that still works. And then there's the Radiant. The Phoenix. Why is that the old Over the Horizon? The Rebel, which is shown down as the K8. That's not going to stop, is it? I don't think that's going to stop. Thank you. Now you shut up. Then there's the Maven. That's not going to stop either. I doubt it. Why? There you go. And the other S9. Why is that the iPhone 10 ringtone? And then there is the rest. So we have Folly, which is a complete scam. Do not download that. Formacar, which is actually a fun car customizer, but it will absolutely murder your battery. So use it at your own will. Then you have Frog, which I honestly don't know why I have that. The Galaxy Store, Galaxy Wearable, the Gallery, Game Launcher, Game Show Network. I'm a game show. I'm addicted to game shows. Gboard, Geekbench 5, Gmail, Good Lock, which actually there's a bunch of Good Lock mods that you have that I also need to update. Okay. Google app, GroupMe, which I never use. Heygo, again, I don't use that. Hoop, which I mostly use on my iPhone. House Party, which I literally never use. HQ, the Philips Hue app, like I said. InShot, Instagram, the internet, or Samsung internet. Kahoot, Las Vegas scratch tickets, which is kind of fun, but kind of a gimmick. LastPass, which I actually should start using. Letgo, Likey, which is a TikTok knockoff. LMK, actually two versions of LMK. Lucktastic, which I don't use very much. I still get emails from them. Lyft, which I haven't used in a long time. Map, the Microsoft Map Solver, which I haven't used that. Mercari, The Samsung Messages app, which works out fine. Microsoft SwiftKey, a bunch of icon packs. The MLB app, Mr. Time, which is actually, if you have a Galaxy Watch, this is an amazing way to get some other watch faces. So open it up here, if it loads. There we go. You can get a ton of different watch faces that have some elegant style, and pretty much you can get whatever style you really want. So if you want something more industrial and analog, sort of like a Rolex or something like that, you can definitely have that. But if you want something more digital that's more tailored to fitness, you can have that as well. Music Racer, which is kind of fun. My Files, My Verizon. I have Verizon. NBA, Nebula, which I haven't really got much time to use, but it's like a horoscope daily thing. NetBoom, I honestly don't know what that is. NFL, NHL, Nick Jr., shut up, I know. Nova Launcher, Omega, bunch of One UI icon packs. Then there's Outlook, Oxygen OS icon pack, PayPal, Venmo sucks, Cash App sucks. Simple as that. Google Photos, which I use a lot. Pixel icon pack. Plants vs. Zombies, which is still awesome. Play games and all the Google Play apps. Pluto TV, which is annoying to use, but there's a lot of good shows on there actually, and it's free. Wait, no, that's Peacock. Damn it. The Google Podcasts. That's not the only podcast app I use. I also use a few others. Pokemon Go, PowerShade, QB. I never know how to pronounce that. There's a few good shows on there I still need to watch. Quizlet, Randomizers, which is janky as fuck on Android. Remind, then the Samsung Reminders, which is actually works out pretty well. The Revolution icon pack, which is actually kind of a cool pack. So there's a bunch of cool looking icons. Here's just a few of them there. And then I have a bunch of the Samsung apps, like the Samsung Health, which my stats are right here. I've been doing pretty good today. Then we have the Samsung Members app, which I've heard there's a V2 of that. I don't know what's up with that. Secure Folder, Samsung Notes, Schoology, which is just what my school uses, Scratch-Offs, Settings, Shazam, Shop, which is kind of like all your documents that it binds from your email. Should I Answer, which is like a call blocking app. I get so many fucking spam calls. It's insane. Skype, which I actually don't use Skype very often. Smart Switch and Smart Things. There's Snapchat. The Sonos S1 app, which, it should just still be called the Sonos app, but whatever. SoundCloud, which I don't use SoundCloud that much, but I use it for some things. Some like music that isn't on Spotify. Southwest, the Speed Test app. Spoon, which is actually kind of nice for like radio, like a bunch of like radio DJs. Stadia, which I don't have a Stadia, but I was checking out some of the games, trying to see if some games on there, GTA, yeah, I couldn't find it, so I don't even know why that's still there. Starbucks. Then I have Stitcher, which is another one of those podcast apps. Need for Speed Studio, which is honestly epic. I'll show you a screenshot of that here, but it's awesome. You can customize all these cars. Supercuts, which is just where I go to get my haircut. Well, admittedly, I haven't been there in a while. Sweatcoin, Taxi Sim 2020, which is way better on iOS. Teams, The Chase, which is just fun trivia. And also a great game show. TikTok, Tile. I always have a Tile on my keys and on my in my wallet. Tips, Top Hatter, which is just like 90-second auctions. Transit, which is for like the bus, which I haven't taken it in a long time. Translate, Triller, which is honestly garbage. I swear, if TikTok dies and this is the backup app, you gotta be shitting me. This is the one you use. Triller is absolute shit. Then there's Tubi, Turo, which is great for renting cars, renting cool cars other than Malibus and Chargers. Twitter, Ultra Volume, UX S9 icon pack, video, which is actually that's actually kind of an essential thing for Samsung phones. The voice recorder, which I actually record a lot of like ringtones and stuff. So there's that. Wait, nope, that's not the one I wanted to show you. Here's one from my first phone ever. Man, my first phone had some good ringtones. And then I have VoiceBox, voicemail. Oh man, do I really not have to call my voicemail? Ah, damn it. Vortex, Vroom, wallpapers, Waze. I have Waze. I use Google Maps more than I use Waze, but Waze is actually pretty good. Wink, YOLO, YouTube, and then YouTube Studio. Yubo, which is way better on iOS. Zedge, Zootobi, I seriously don't know what that is. And then Zin, which is another TikTok alternative. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it for this one. Again, I'll have a second part to this video, which is the other S9 next week. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button down below, follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And I will go and catch you guys in the next one. Peace.